Welcome to the accounting integration section of our partner certification. So NextMinute currently integrates with three different accounting packages. Firstly, we have Xero. We also have QuickBooks Online and then MYOB, which is for our Australian and New Zealand partners. To set up your integration, you just go into admin and then accounting. Select the accounting package from the list. This is a bit of a giveaway. I am going to integrate or turn on my timesheets for payroll integration. It'll then take you through into this screen. If you have not done an integration before, it will ask you to log in first with the credentials for whatever accounting package you are using. Once you've logged in, you then select the organization you would like to integrate with from this drop-down list and then hit Allow Access. So for all products, so Xero, MYOB, Essentials, MYOB Business, which is Account Right Live, and then QuickBooks Online, we all offer the same feature integration. And you can see here a bit of a giveaway. There is contacts, payroll, supplier bills, and sales invoices. From this section, you will need to complete some of these additional settings. So just make sure that you've come through and updated all of this information, and then you can hit save. If you did miss any of that information there, the system won't let you save and it will give you an error message regarding what part you missed. Regarding the contacts, so we pull contacts from the accounting package into NextMinute. So when you do your first initial setup, you want to pull through all of your existing contacts. We can do so from the accounting package. We will then push the contacts back into the accounting software at the point when the sales or supplier bill invoice is integrated. But if you add new contacts into your Xero file, for example, and you want to bring them into your NextMinute account, you just need to come back to this screen and hit refresh contacts, and then that will update the contact list within the menu bar here. So the next part of the integration is our accounts and sales invoices. So you just go into accounts and then invoices. And from this list, you'll see a list of all of the sales invoices that are currently sitting within the NextMinute file. From here, you can see if they've been synced into Xero just by opening up the invoice, and it will say here read only and then synced with Xero, synced with MYOB, synced with QuickBooks. Once you have synced to the accounting package, it will mark the invoice as read only so it can no longer be customized. Once that invoice has been reconciled within the accounting package, so if the payments come in and you've marked it as paid within the accounting package, NextMinute is able to sync the payments back through. And to do that, you just need to go to More and then sync your transactions, which will be the first option on this list. Once that's done, you'll be able to then see these payments update. I only just did my sync about 5 minutes ago, so it's already up to date and all the payments have pulled through, and these have all come from my Xero demo file. The next part is your supplier invoices. So NextMinute is able to pull supplier bills from the accounting software into NextMinute so that they can be allocated into the different jobs with a markup. To do this, again, you just go to More, you go to Add, or you can go into All Jobs and open up a job card, select Supplier Invoices here and press Add. It's the same process. Once you get to this screen, you then have the logo showing. Select the logo, and then after a quick refresh, you will see any of the supplier bills that are sitting within the accounting package that can be imported into NextMinute. So on the left-hand side, this is a little transaction these are the transactions from Xero in this instance. We can see the supplier bill's name. We can also see the total amount of the bill, the due date, and the date of the invoice, how many line items are attached to this bill. And then I have assigned some tracking categories within Xero, so I can also see the job number that this bill relates to. On the right-hand side is the action that we want to take within NextMinute. And so from here, we can select the job that this relates to. So this one is job 101. I'm going to select job here. Then select job. I can just do a quick search for 101. there it is. This one's job 105, so the same process, come through job 105's first on the list, so I can just select it from there. And then this one's job 102, so again, same process. If you wanted to, you could also allocate them to a specific task. So if you knew within job 102 that this bill actually related to an individual task, you could come through and select the task as well. Once that's done, if you need to change the markup or set a markup, you can do so just using this tick box. I always leave the create actual charge tick box turned on. This will just make sure that it's showing as an actual charge against the job rather than a non-billable item, for example. Once that's done, we can select all, or you can just go through and use these tick boxes in the center and then hit import now, and that will pull the supplier bill across into the respective jobs. When we get back to this screen, after a quick refresh, you might have noticed just then the unbilled number changed. So for these jobs where I've just recorded supplier bills against them, we're now seeing these unbilled numbers accruing against the job. So we can see how much time or money has been spent working on these jobs, and we can at a quick glance see that we're progressing essentially. The last part of our accounting integration is around payroll. So all of our timesheets that get recorded within NextMinute, they actually relate to these unbilled numbers. So they relate to job costing and how much it's costing the business to complete the job. So how many hours were worked, how much did that cost the business, and how much can the business charge out those hours back to the customer. However, the total hours that have worked will sit within the payroll. It's as simple as going to your timesheet drop down and then selecting payroll. After a quick refresh again, or just a little loading time, you'll then see all of the timesheets that have been entered and for what pay period they related to. To sync them across into the accounting software, it's as simple as using the tick boxes. Again, you can select all or you can just select some of them and then hit sync. Once you hit sync, that will push these timesheets into, in this instance, Xero's payroll section, and they will sit as a draft timesheet against the job. So that's a summary of our accounting integration and what is possible.